Hello and welcome back to Factorio. Yeah. My brain is a bit screwed because I choked on my drink right before starting this. We're still somewhat where we left off. Uh, right. uh, Sorry about that. That probably just blew out a lot of eardrums. By a lot, I mean two of the two people that probably watched this. Now, while I was existing, uh, I decided. Yeah. Yeah. Hang on a moment. Okay. I hate my throat right now. Nope, do not click restart. Uh, Alright, now I'll help a little bit. Let us get a boatload of those going. What in the hell did I do to my throat? Jesus. I do not like whatever is going on in my throat. Okay. Gun turrets, check. Even more solar panels, check. Where's my... Here they are. I'll be taking those. And those. Oh, looks like you need one of these. You need two of these. Actually, no, you don't. Alright, what else do I need to research? What the? Guess that, this, these, this. Starting list, this, I guess, this. Okay. So next up, I think I'm gonna have to find oil, and unfortunately, the closest that I see is over here. Which is actually not as bad as I thought it would. I can make a train track over here. Or I can make a station up here to do it. It'll be a project for another day. Right now we need more iron production. Yeah. Okay. We'll need this for coal. Uh, this for ore. There we go. Get rid of that. And boop. And suddenly we almost have what we need. This is probably not the best way to do this, but it will do. I should probably expand this, though. Which means I need yet even more. I feel like copper is not the thing that you need the most of. No, I am going to need a lot more iron for this. I am not pressing the right buttons. Right. Honestly, I think I should probably start making these from this. Just this so that I have enough. Oh, right. I'm going to need one of these. And this here. This here. I can't make this here. Can I need these disconnected, I think. No, I don't. Well, actually, I could do a long one here. And then I just need... Actually, I should probably make these fast inserters, huh? So what do I need for those? Oh, oh. Okay. Well, I could just make these, I guess. But I'm not going to need nearly as many of those as I am going to need conveyor belts. So, nope, gonna need a fast one. Nice. Let's fix up ore first. Also, I need more of those. How are we doing on the guns? I think I have missed one inserter up here. Yes, I did. Right there. Right. More iron. It's always iron. Huh. I actually think I'm going to make this a corner so that I can entrap and try to actually get this a tad bit. I'm going to try to go about here and then circle around and then go up this way. Ooh. Huh. Nice. Okay. So we shall see about that. At least right now, we'll have to see how it goes. Yeah. I'm gonna use this area for like a solar panel as well. Making solar panel farm. But to be fair, these are producing a fair bit more now. Which, pretty good, considering. But I have a feeling that at night this system is a bit more strained. However, strained is sometimes good. But yeah, going to need a lot more of this. Because yeah, not all of these are producing, which is not great. No, I think I'm actually going to do this to 300 now. Alright, there we go. At some point, I am going to have to start doing this anyways, so I'm going to make all of those. Just so that, I guess. Oops. Okay. A wee bit better. Uh, right, so crude oil is our next step. After this, anyways. Yeah, I'm recording. Let us continue this beautiful line of machinery. Protection on a budget. Right. It is a good thing I'm starting to build this way because of these fine fellows. Should probably make a few of these, though. Huh. Yeah, I think I'll need about 3 of those. Also, I'll build these. This one I have it ready to go. And I need inserters. Okay. Get those. Get these so I can place those. Rush my butt over here. Grab these. Grab those. Those here. Because right now, oh, nice. Why are these here? Huh. Oh, no, no. Right. It actually works a bit better, doesn't it? Need more of basically everything now. Right. Doot. Doot doot. Doot doot. How are we doing? Actually, we're almost relying more on solar panels than we are. We're actually relying more on solar panels now than we are steam engines. Which means our pollution is probably down, right? Yeah, our pollution does go down a bit. Every day our pollution goes down, which is actually rather good for us. I mean, it's probably better if it gets a lot better, but oh well. Right. I mean, to be honest, No, that's a terrible idea. I was about to suggest, well, what if I cut off all the steam engines? The worst idea I've ever had. Without any doubt. Bingo! What just happened? Well, this happens when my keyboard gets fully charged. Right. 1, 2, 3. And after that, we are going to need one of those and a lot of those. Well, we are going to need fluid wagons because what we're going to be doing is making a oil train and essentially make a power line over to here, make a small little gun line. We'll need a cargo thing to transport ammo, won't we? No. I mean, technically, yes. But I guess technically I could run a bullet conveyor belt all the way down there if I split it at some point. It's difficult though. Alright, with these, I don't need the middle one anymore. Yeah, I forgot about that. I can actually save with these. Yeah. I guess, technically speaking, I just need... Well, actually, these just straight up tell me, because these are where the conveyor belt ends, right? Alright, here's the conveyor belt, so that helps a lot. Also, yeah, this is where it would be. Uh-uh. Wait, no, I don't need this one at all because they are on the same line. That's cool. Okay, right. Convenient and cool. Okay. Right. Up next, probably just more miners at this point. Because getting these up and running to be quicker is a damn important priority. Right. Why was that there? So right now, that's what we got. Not great. Okay. There we go. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Copper. It's copper I'm lacking now. Yeah, we just need more iron plate production. Yep, in great need of more iron plate production. Okay, let's go up here, do this. Because the moment we get enough of this, I can make another iron. I can make a furnace section over here, upgrade this, lead a line of this. From that point, which is why I have both of these. Or from up here. Because I already have this here, I can move this over to this side and then mine up everything. Right then. Let us see. There we go. Alright, just going down this way and circling this off is probably the best option than making Attack on Titan style base. As is per the usual. Okay. Simple. Oh, wait. Shit. Actually, no, all I have to do is just move this down to... Right, there we go. Okay. And then we go up here. Flip, 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 flip. Do, 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 do. God, it is hard to talk in these videos because I got nothing to talk about other than my own personal views and random bullshit that probably no one is here to learn about. I'm not taking that part. All right. Next up is there we go. And then after that, we go all the way back up here and do this, 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 this. Here we go to save the day. Do 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 do. Save the day. Right. Once we get over to here, we'll be cutting off right here. Yeah, how's our pollution doing? Actually, considering it's actually not all that bad. It's kind of nice, actually. Oh. Okay, right. We need to upgrade that wall over there. This should be protected just enough. Hmm. That does actually worry me a little bit. It weirdly does worry me. Yeah, we're gonna do this weird thing here. Oh well. We'll just have to move this up a little bit to about here. so that I can have a way out, a way through. Because otherwise, this is going to be very awkward for everybody. Okay, right. Also, a lot of those. Damn it. It was almost perfect, too. Oh, hey, look. Got a wee bit more. There we go. That extends our power production quite a bit. And adding these solar panels is pretty much going to do the same as that. No, I just realized if I do this, I technically gain enough for a third row, don't I? No, I don't. With every solar panel we add, we produce all that less pollution during the day. It's not a lot being removed, but it is some. And that is the good part. Nice, we've pretty much done everything other than this. Right, so we have two up there. We need one in the center here just to do its thing. Next up, we're going to need one of these all the way up here. Just keep an eye on our friends up there. And we're going to need one in this corner, because why the hell not? And then one all the way down here. Right about there will do. And then we need to make this corner. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to clear a little bit of this. Not a lot, just a little bit. I don't want to clear too much of this because this helps pollution. So I'm not going to deforest all of this unless I absolutely need to. Because this is probably helping with pollution. In fact, it's probably the reason why this area hasn't extended as far as these two. There we go. Relatively okay line. And it goes right into the edge there. Good. We're going to need that. And we're out of these. How are we doing during the day? Actually, quite good. Because now, during the day, we have a large drop. Wow. We actually have a really big drop. Good. Iron. I never made one of these, did I? There we go. Yep. Solar panels starting to save my ass. No, you can probably already tell why solar panels are not the best forms of power supply. Take a lot of power. Huh. So we actually produce more than enough during the day, which is very great. More than enough. Good. That is actually very helpful. But we need these military packs, which is these. So we need Youch. I mean, wait, what? Do I not need? I don't need sulfur for that. Ooh. Okay, so what do I need? So armor-piercing rounds. I need steel, the firearm mags, and copper. The grenade. I need coal and iron. And I need wall, which is a stone brick. Uh oh. Yeah, those guys down there are getting a little bit more feisty, so it's probably best if we rush on down there. Yeah, if we are going to start making research, we are going to need a lot more iron plate. Yeah, I'm going to have to make another row of these feeding into the belt. Shit. I mean, it's easier than you'd think, but also at the same time, there is a reason why I'm dreading it. Because it is a task, to say the least. There we go. Right. Now, I think I will, once I get the frontal gun line going, I think I will actually make a second layer behind this. Wait, hang on. I should not have done this. I need to do it from the top because I am honestly kind of doubtful I managed this. I mean, it looks like I might have, but would rather be safer than sorry. Hi there. Okay. Now we are completely green energy during the day now. Which does mean we would actually be losing pollution then. And if we can get the miners to not run at a constant, that's even more great. Which in essence means hoping we can finish the gun line soon, because that is a decent amount of iron production that we will not be wasting. Now we are slowly making a lot more rounds than it looks. However, if I am going to start turning these into armor-piercing rounds for the gray, which will help me level these up a lot more. You might be able to get somewhere with this. Oh, wait. Hang on. I'm going to have to save and then exit. Do settings, mod settings. And I'm going to have to actually put this as a 40% buff. Yeah. Okay. It should come up any minute now. There we go. Well, actually, I'm going to leave this episode here because we are 1 hour in. So thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.